You know guys, before we get into everything in today's video, I think it's 100% necessary and deserved. I think it's time the Scat Master toots his own horn, alright? I don't know if you noticed yet, but if you take a look underneath, right next to my name, what does it say? It says 45,000 subscribers. That's right, guys. We did it! No matter what Activision was trying to do behind the scenes, no matter what YouTube was trying to suppress, and we'll get into all that in today's video, trust me, as well as what I believe to be direct karma for Activision, the Scat Master prevailed and we reached 45,000 subscribers. Guys, we're 5,000 away from 50,000 here on YouTube. And I gotta give a massive shout out and thanks to every single person that's kept up with the videos, everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's liked, commented, anything like that. So in celebration, I got a little surprise for you guys. If you didn't catch my community post here on YouTube, go ahead and check it out for two reasons. First of all, we have a live stream on Tuesday. That is Tuesday the 20th at 2 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. CST, and 5 p.m. EST. We're going to be doing a live Q&A, so I need you guys to go over to that post and put whatever fucking question you want. I don't care how disgusting, disturbing, how federal it is. You can ask me literally whatever you want. Just go to my latest community post and put it down in the comments below. And we'll go through them live, as well as many other things in that live stream. It's going to be a fucking party. You're all invited. Guys, we have some shit to talk about when it comes to Activision, when it comes to YouTube trying to suppress me. Just a whole lot of bullshit and a whole lot of karma that's coming Activision's way for their disgusting manipulative tactics, not only in-game, but out of game as well.
Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate.
Now, if you remember a few videos ago, I had a video titled Activision is targeting me or some shit like that, and it was in reference to this comment that I got from somebody on one of my previous videos, and I'll go ahead and put it up here again. But essentially all this guy told me was that some people over at Activision have an inkling to who the Scat Master is, and they're not a big fan of me, okay? I think the correct words were that they hate my guts. And apparently they hire some people to go out on YouTube and find whoever is critical of their content, not only blacklist them from anything Call of Duty or Activision related, not that we want to, because again, I'm not trying to associate myself with a company that has a Bill Cosby shrine and is stealing bitches' titty milk. No, you got me fucked up. But apparently they also come out here and spam report these channels. And what happens with a spam report here on YouTube? Your content gets flagged, your channel gets flagged, and I think it's pretty fair to say I felt the absolute extent of that. But I figured out I was shadow banned through a lot of people commenting that they were no longer receiving notifications from me, that their comments were being deleted if they talked about me being potentially shadow banned. People were being forced unsubscribed from me, and to make things even worse, if you searched up Fooly on YouTube, and this is not in an egotistical way, but how many people do you know actually come out here searching up Fooly COD and are not looking for me? You know what I mean? If you were to search up Fooly or Fooly COD or Fooly Call of Duty, my channel would simply not appear.
Bullshit always, man.
My videos would appear, and that's great, that's good, but when people want to find my content easily, make sure that it's me, and they want to subscribe to me or use any of those types of links, my channel simply wouldn't even come up. And somebody even sent me a screenshot of this being the case. One of my own subscribers, somebody that follows me on Twitter, shout out to you, bro, but he sent me a screen recording of him trying to search up my name, to which I responded, at Team YouTube, why doesn't my channel show up when searching my name, and only my videos? Also, I've been told that anyone who comments about it on my videos gets their comment removed. Any explanation? And unfortunately, my dumbass, of course, forgot to screenshot YouTube's official response to me, but it was something so PR, something like, oh, well, the algorithm search results are based off of what people are watching and what they're interested in. Just absolute bullshit, to which I responded with, why would my channel not show up to my own subscribers who commonly watch my videos when they search it up? Isn't that the point of an algorithm that bases search results and recommendations off of what the user watches? I appreciate the PR answer, but that makes no sense. I'm not gonna lie, man, I fucking cooked their ass up. Come on, let's be honest. I deep fried the absolute dog shit out of them, alright? And they responded to me talking about, apologies for the confusion. Our teams are looking into this. We'll follow up as soon as we have more info. And as you can see up there, they actually deleted their original post because it was utter nonsense. And the rabbit hole goes even further, guys. A day later, I responded to them again and said, yeah, any update on this, or like what's going on here? And a day after that, they finally responded talking about update here, confirming that this was not working as it should, and we've fixed the issue. Your channel should be showing up normally in search now. Thanks again for letting us know. I didn't respond to this. I'm not saying thank you. Like, what the fuck do you think I am, bro? Like, you think I'm a fucking moron? Like, I don't understand how this type of shit goes down? It's basic censorship and suppression 101. I'm sorry, but it doesn't take rocket science here to understand what Activision was doing in the background. And if it wasn't them, certainly it was these fucking dumbass gooch-licking fanboy little soy boy kids that are upset with me talking shit about the franchise, about the state of Call of Duty, the direction that it's going in. And of course they don't like it, whether it was Activision or the gooch-licking fanboys. They took it to heart when I said, Call of Duty fucking sucks. Bitch! Bitch! Well, guys, we've made it to the point where my existence here, this milestone that we just hit, and today's video serves as a double middle finger, both birds up, high in the sky, up in the clouds, facing down at Activision. A double fuck you, Activision. You can eat my balls like it's a goddamn lettuce wrap. Hold the protein. Oh wait, don't hold it because it's deep in your goddamn esophagus. Now, remove the Scatmaster's meat away from your uvula and understand that what goes around comes around, alright? We hit 45,000 subscribers despite your cancellation attempt, and on top of that, Call of Duty and Activision, you got some bad news here. Who's to blame? Your goddamn self. This is a tweet that comes out from Scatmaster Charles. He says, breaking, Activision is ending support for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. There will be no new content and no more updates for the game going forward. Effective immediately, all in-game purchases are disabled. Server will remain online for anyone who still has it downloaded. Now guys, when I saw this come out, I don't even think I was surprised as much as I was thinking to myself, yo, these guys actually will go out of their way to do absolutely anything other than maintain the state of their game for a reasonable amount of people to be playing, okay? It's not just a Warzone Mobile. We've seen the numbers drop. We've seen even post VERDANSK when everybody was out here talking all that shit, talking about, oh my god, Call of Duty so back, Call of Duty back, we're back. If you hate, you're just rage baiting, haha.
Oh no, we've become so smart, they're stupid to us.
And then stack on top of that the fact that they had all of their gooch-licking defender soy boys out here trying to talk shit on content creators and trying to silence them for speaking up about Activision and Call of Duty. And unfortunately for all of them, the player numbers have dropped significantly, not just on Steam, but in total, in comparison year over year, the numbers have declined. So it's not just Warzone Mobile, okay? Also, just want to point this out there, the Steam charts absolutely do count, okay? It's a Friday, and we're getting into the weekend. You know, it is still a weekday, but people are on summer vacation. We're about to get into a Saturday, and as of Friday night, as I'm recording this, not even 80,000 24-hour peak. Okay, that is fucking abysmal. If you try having any sort of justification for this, you look and sound pathetic. Not as much as Activision, okay, not as much as them, but there is an explanation for what happened here with Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Charlie Intel comes back with another tweet and says, Activision says Call of Duty Warzone Mobile failed to meet expectations on player retention. Big surprise there. The game will no longer get any new updates or content. And in quotes, this decision was made after careful consideration, and while we're proud of the accomplishment in bringing Call of Duty Warzone to mobile in an authentic way, it unfortunately has not met our expectations with mobile first players like it has with PC and console audiences. And while they try to beef up this whole talk about, oh, on PC and consoles, it's still doing good, let's not forget that after every single Call of Duty that drops and every single other massive update in Call of Duty, Activision are the first ones to put out tweets talking about, oh my god, this is the most successful launch of Call of Duty history, this is the most advanced Call of Duty of all time, this is the most downloaded Call of Duty of all time. Where is the tweet for the return of Verdansk's success? Where is that? Has anybody seen it? Because I fucking haven't. And while we did have a boost in the player numbers on Steam at least that shot up to over 130,000, now we're starting to average around less than 80,000 on any given day. Guys, that's like a 40% decrease at this point. That's not fucking good. And when it comes to Warzone Mobile, look, I don't play mobile games. I understand it's different from Call of Duty Mobile, and a lot of people, from what I've heard, seemingly think that Call of Duty Mobile is actually pretty good. I have no way to verify that, but I'm just gonna take these people at their word. Let's say it. Call of Duty Mobile is better than console and PC COD. That's just the way it is. And when they integrated Warzone and Verdansk onto PC and consoles, yeah, the player number was great, but then it declined over time as I predicted. And on mobile, it's gotten so bad that they just chalked the whole fucking thing. Now, seeing as how I don't have any experience with Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, because I don't know about you guys, but me personally, big fan of WAP. I'm not hopping on my phone to play no fucking Warzone, I'll tell you that right now. I didn't really understand how bad it was on Warzone Mobile, but thankfully for this tweet and response from the Tactical Brit, it gives us a little bit of an insight as to what was actually going on there. He responds with, almost like making a game exclusively for iPads on a mobile market dominated by Android was a horrific idea. First of all, it sounds like unless you're on an iPad or one of the newest iPhones, which you probably don't have the most spec'd out iPad or the newest iPhone with the best specs on it to play and handle Warzone Mobile. And if you did, I don't know why the fuck you would choose to play Warzone Mobile, but I digress. It sounds like the performance and quality was just not there for the majority of people. And while it's not exclusive to iPad, if you have anything that's not that, your experience was probably not very good. On top of that, Activision's decision making here of just releasing Warzone Mobile like 4 or 5 years after the fact, probably not the best idea. And certainly whoever's decision it was to even do this in the first place at this time needs to be fucking fired, because arguably this is one of the least healthiest moments in Call of Duty history. Like, the state of COD for the last year and a half has been real dog shit. So to even implement this at a time like this was already a horrible move. And on top of that, having terrible quality and performance issues, obviously this was going to fail, but this is just one of the pillars that makes up Call of Duty nowadays falling. And honestly, I'm here to say this is actually good news. It's terrible news for Activision, but I think it's good news for us. Even if this served as one of the smallest domains for Call of Duty, like obviously we have Call of Duty multiplayer and Warzone and zombies and all that shit, and we have it on consoles and on PC, but now we have a section on mobile, and within mobile it's specifically Warzone Mobile. Even though it's a very small fraction of the community and player base, honestly this is like a tiny sucker punch straight to Activision, and I couldn't be any happier that they see a failure under their belt. They'll never admit that post honeymoon phase of Verdansk returning on PC and console, Warzone and Call of Duty and Black Ops 6 are complete and utter fucking failures. They'll never admit that, but let's be honest, we know it is. And thankfully this news coming out has been public, and anybody who's been playing Warzone Mobile will immediately see it. I haven't touched COD in days or weeks at this point. I'm reusing old gameplay, but The fact of the matter is, I'm out here advocating for change. I want a better experience for the Call of Duty community, whether you're on my side or not. You could have subscribed today, you could have subscribed yesterday, last week, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. Or maybe you're somebody that flags my content and channel, you fucking hate me, you dislike every single video. I don't care. All of us deserve a better experience here on Call of Duty, and this is one of the ways to do it. Yes, it's a small, tiny, minuscule stepping stone, but it's a stepping stone nonetheless in a good direction for us.
Now listen! That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about that!
But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on Warzone Mobile being shut down, and are you happy to see the Scadmaster back up? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.